Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. This is John Johnson with My Daily Choice, one of the top leaders with Team Global Dynasty Network. And today we will be going over, what is network marketing and why I chose My Daily Choice specifically. But before we get into that, I'll share with you my story and what I was doing before I found network marketing. I'm 20 years old and grew up in Atlantic City, New Jersey. At the age of 5, my parents separated, and in 2011, due to my mom's lack of financial intelligence, the house I grew up in was foreclosed on. And that was definitely a punch to the gut, but it created this desire to succeed financially. But at the time, I just didn't have a path. I didn't know how. Um, so, um, as I was going through high school, and after that happened, my dad introduced me to a book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. But at the time, I didn't even read the books that my teachers wanted me to read. So I definitely wasn't going to read a book that was about 300 pages. That would just be insane. Um, so I kept on going and kept, playing baseball and doing the typical high school thing. But then after I graduated, I felt pretty lost and pretty unsure about my future. And then in September of 2013, I started going to Atlantic Cape Community College, fresh out of high school. And, like I said, didn't really know what I wanted to do, but decided to major in business because I knew that most successful people owned businesses. Um, so I got into that, and then about 2 weeks later, I was walking around on campus, and two kids came up to me, overly excited, and I automatically thought, what are you trying to sell me? Because I'm not interested. But luckily, they introduced me to someone who knew what they were talking about, and it caught my attention. Brian Jacobs at the time was a full-time personal trainer, but was making about an extra $1,000 a month. And to me, as a college student, and he was doing it without his degree, I thought, wow, this is either way too good to be true and a scam, or if this works, let's get after it. So I had a lot of questions for him. I was trying to prove to him that it was a scam, or at least make sure that it wasn't a scam. And Brian answered all my questions, and after it was all said and done, I thought, wow. So for $150, I can basically start my own business, and I was excited. So got right after it, and haven't really looked back since. So before we get into what network marketing is specifically, let's discuss what's going on in the working world today. I think one of the biggest problems with our school system is that there is no financial education at all, really. No one teaches you how to become wealthy because think about it. Most of your teachers and professors growing up, unless you went to like a really great college, they're broke as well, or they're just getting by. They're surviving. We don't meet a lot of teachers growing up that are crushing it financially. But oh man.